Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Dylan Talk Sports. My name is Dylan. What we're going to be discussing today is Draymond Green has been indefinitely suspended from the NBA. Reasoning behind this is because he has a past history of him constantly punching guys, stepping on people's chests, swinging on guys, choke holding Rudy Gobert, for example. And I thought I'd kind of give my opinion on if I think this was the right decision or the bad decision of the NBA suspending him indefinitely, basically meaning that he is suspended until further notice, so where they don't know how long he needs to be suspended for, but they're just going to basically say, you're done, go take a little mini vacation without pay. We'll let you know when we think you're ready to come back. So like I said, I'm going to kind of go through, we're going to talk about some of his past suspensions, some of the past things that he has done on the court to where it's resulted him getting suspended or even ejected out of games. And then I'm going to, like I said, by the end, I'm going to kind of give my opinion on if I think this was the right decision or not. So without further ado, as always, if you're going to enjoy today's video, make sure you do drop a like. It's very much appreciated if you do so. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, let's start off with the first time he suspended whenever it was 2016 NBA Finals. I believe it was Game 5 or Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Draymond Green tried to kind of go, he fell down underneath LeBron James. LeBron James tried to step over him, and LeBron James ultimately got basically his leg caught up with Draymond Green. Draymond looked like he was trying to throw LeBron. One thing led to another, and Draymond got ejected from that game, then got suspended for Game 5. Since then, LeBron and Draymond Green has both said they basically squashed that there was really nothing there to the moment. I'm thinking in the moment, it was just very heated. It's the NBA Finals. Draymond got heated, and he probably looked at LeBron saying, why the fuck are you stepping over me? And he just got up. LeBron tripped, and like I said, one thing led to another, and it was bad. In that moment, like I said, it was nothing serious, so the NBA, I don't really see why they suspended him for one game. I think in that moment, they probably just had to set an example, and sadly, it came on Draymond's end that it had to happen to. And yes, this is me, a Cavaliers fan, in that moment where I was excited Draymond was getting suspended, saying sadly, because I didn't want to see anybody get suspended or anybody getting hurt during the finals. I wanted the best on best, everybody ready to play at that moment. Next up, in 2018 to 2019 season, Draymond Green and Kevin Durant, when Kevin Durant was still in the Warriors, they both got into a heated altercation on the sideline. Ultimately, everybody has said that kind of led to why Kevin Durant left the Golden State Warriors, because he just did not want to deal with Draymond's bullshit anymore, and he just said, I did not want to be here with him. And ended up leading to Draymond Green getting suspended for one game without pay in that moment. But in that moment, we saw what would have the Golden State Warriors been these past, 4 or 5 years if Kevin Durant stayed with the Warriors. Would they have won maybe another title, 2 titles, 3 titles? Who knows? Because I'm telling you now, if Kevin Durant would have stayed with the Warriors and they would have kept winning titles, we would have been looking at Kevin Durant when his career is said and done, at him being arguably top 10, maybe could have been top 5 best player ever. Because at the end of his career, like I said, he's already won 2 titles of the Warriors. He probably would have won another 2 or 3. Next up, like I said in the intro, we had the altercation between Draymond Green and Jordan Poole. Preseason, before even training camp, before the season started, Draymond Green and Jordan Poole, I guess we're getting to like a little discussion in training camp. One thing led to another. Jordan Poole was standing here. Draymond Green was standing here. You saw Draymond Green slowly kind of walking toward Jordan Poole, and then he just unloaded with a swinging right hook, KO Jordan Poole. Apparently, that was squashed throughout the rest of the preseason because we saw the two guys playing. They were passing the ball, having fun playing on the court, but you could just tell when they were on the bench or like as they talked to each other, it wasn't the very friendly, happy buddy talk. It was more just, I'm just here to play ball, get my paycheck, and go home. So far we have seen 2 instances of Draymond Green and a teammate of the Golden State Warriors basically just not meshing well, and you could just see that Draymond now is just like pushing guys out of the building. Next up, we have the technical foul that he got whenever he stepped on, I believe, Domantas Sabonis' chest from the San Francisco Kings in the quarterfinals of the NBA Finals last year. I can't remember if he was actually suspended for that altercation, but it was still bad. People talked about it looked like Sabonis kind of like grabbed onto Draymond Green's foot. It does look a little bit like that, but at the same time, that doesn't mean Draymond Green needs to step on his fucking chest. Just try and like use your other foot and hop away from him. Or instead of trying to take it into your own power and trying to step on him, if he is actually grabbing onto you, like I said, just keep trying to hop away from him, but holler at the ref, look around and be like, yo, look at this dude trying to grab my foot. The next altercation we all saw this season where he tried to literally chokehold Rudy Gobert, put him up to a full-on chokehold and just like choke the life out of him. It all started with whenever Klay Thompson and another player from the Timberwolves got into a little altercation. They were scrapping it out. It looked like Klay Thompson and this dude was about to go hands, but then Draymond Green somehow had to come in and be, I guess you could say, the peacekeeper, but in a very bad way. Because it looked like in a way Rudy Gobert, he started actually a little bit into a chokehold of Klay Thompson, but I'm hoping Rudy Gobert was just trying to pull him away, but I'm guessing the neck got caught up underneath. With Draymond Green, you can't even say, oh, maybe his neck got caught up underneath, because he got Draymond Green all the way up underneath and then just kept pulling him and pulling him and pulling him. It's different if you just grab him up around the waist and you can pull him back. I'm pretty sure Draymond Green's small enough to just grab Rudy by the waist and yank him back to stop a fight. He didn't have to go all the way up underneath. But in that moment, he got suspended 5 games, which was, I think, was very reasonable. People talked about he should only get like a game or 2. 5 games was good there. He could have, for all we know, gotten 7. And hell, I'm not even getting into all the fouls that he's had across his career. Do you not remember a couple years, I think it was 2017, 16, whenever he kicked Steven Adams in the nuts against the Thunder? That was bad. Then there was also another moment, I think 2018, 2019, when he had an altercation with Bradley Beal. He got suspended, or not suspended, but he got fined, I think $40,000, $30,000, correct me if I'm wrong, for whatever was happening to him with Bradley Beal. They both were just arguing. So ultimately, kind of going through all these altercations, what is to be said about Draymond Green? I would say this. He is, on a scale of 1 to 10, whenever it comes to like being bad for the NBA, I'm going to say he's like a solid 6. He's one of these dudes that he brings the energy to your team whenever it comes to, come on guys, we got to fight. We're going to go kick their asses. I like that. I just don't like how much of he takes the, I'm going to kick your ass to a literal point. He's out there actually trying to literally kick their ass. Like if he was out there, the way he plays defense, I like, but there's times where it's like the second he gets beat on a pick or the second somebody blocks a shot, he's trying to fucking knock you out. And there has been news come out about Steve Kerr that he has talked to Draymond. He's tried to sit him down and be like, bro, you are a great player for us, but we need you to be out there playing, not sitting at home watching us play. We need you out there on the court if you're going to be a great player. If you're just sitting at home at this point, I think he's like just done playing basketball. And I think it'd be stupid to say that because he just signed the extension this past offseason. So does he want the money but he just doesn't want to play? Or does he really just not want to play because at this point, he just seems cool getting suspended all the time? Now, ultimately, to wrap it up, this is a message to Draymond Green. Somehow, if you were to ever see this video, Draymond, just kind of find a way to cool down in those moments where you're getting hot on the court. You almost need to like have a teammate on the Warriors, somebody that can like recognize when you're getting heated, that can go over and like get you the fuck out of there. Because there are some moments where it looks like he's getting heated and he's getting pissed, and somebody can step in and like walk him away, walk him back to your bench, settle down. But there is some times where it's in the moment, like the moment when he punched the dudes from the Phoenix Suns, where he looked like he was just kind of getting help, but then he swung back and knocked the dude the fuck out. That was uncalled for. The big question for the NBA going forward, I think now, is are they going to treat Draymond Green in the same moment or the same breath as they treated like in the NFL of a Vontaze Burfict, where Vontaze, you could just tell he was a dirty player all the time. They kept trying to let him come back into the NFL and keep trying to play ball, but every single time he got out there on the field, you could just tell he was out there to hurt a man. But to kind of wrap it up, like I said, I think Draymond Green, this indefinite suspension is perfect. I think he's going to be suspended for upwards of 3 weeks probably. I would say he needs to be suspended at least maybe till the end of January. Give him the time to where he can go talk to someone, refresh, understand how to play ball the right way. Because if he comes right back and in the very first game he's back and he goes and gets another technical foul, he's already arguing with the ref, he's already trying to check somebody with an elbow or to the face or the chin, dude, you're going to be thrown out of the league. I don't know what else to say, but Draymond, I hope you find whatever you need to get better, to stop fucking fighting people and just play ball. But other than that, that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy today's video. As always with these videos, if you're going to enjoy, make sure you go and drop a like. It's very much appreciated if you do so. If you stayed to watch the entire today's video, thank you very much. And maybe I missed a detail about the whole Draymond Green situation. If you want to leave your opinion on the whole thing down in the comment section down below, feel free to do so. Be more than welcome to talk about it with you guys. If you guys think he should have been suspended, not be suspended, if you think he should have gotten a smaller suspension, longer suspension, let me know your opinion down in the comments. If you're a fan of the content that I do post here and you want to go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button, feel free to do so. And do not forget to hit that little notification bell to be notified the second I post. I upload sports content here all the time whenever it comes to sports news, sports talk, updates, anything Cleveland sports related, Ohio State sports related, any of that type of stuff is going to be here on the channel. So if you're a fan of that kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe. But without further ado, this has been Down Talk Sports. Have a great day. Peace.